up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday. It's a two for Tuesday. Still don't know what that means. Just play along. October 8th, 2024. Welcome in. This is our defensive stats and grades show. We do this every Tuesday. Monday was the offense. We go through PFF grades. I give you my grades. We look at the stats, all of the above. So, we're talking defense today. Hey, please hit like and subscribe. And I would love to see your grades in the comments under the video here on YouTube. And if you're listening on podcasts, where you been? Numbers are dipping lately. I'm not liking that. So please hit the podcast and leave a 5-star review, please. That'd be awesome. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. There's a lot of shows out there, not to go off on a whole tangent here, but there are so many freaking Ohio State football shows now, podcasts, YouTubes, everything. I appreciate you actually stopping by this one for, I try and keep it brief, 10 to 15 minutes on the daily, and then an hour live on Friday, an hour and a half on Sunday night with Jeff and Sean. So hopefully you're getting your fix from me at least. Anyways, I am on my way to Amelia Island. We've got a Category 5. Looks like it's going to make a direct hit right here in St. Petersburg, Florida. So we're going to the other side of the state. Hopefully it does not follow us, which it won't to do. So anyway, all right, let's get into it here. Let's talk Buckeye defense. Silver Bullets flying around. Played a great game on Saturday. I was very impressed with everybody across the board, only allowing 226. And really, most of that was looking at the quarter by quarter stats here. Most of that was in the fourth quarter or third quarter, my bad. No, fourth quarter. Yeah, 81 yards in the fourth. So, yeah, they had 51 yards in the first quarter, 39 in the second quarter, third quarter, 55. And then the fourth, when we had our scrubs in, second and third teamers, 81 yards given up on mostly just two big plays. I'm not too worried about it. If they want to play their starters in the fourth quarter, when we're playing our second and third teamers, go right ahead. Again, said it before, I'll say it again. It's Bush League by Ferentz, but nobody calls him out because he's been in college football for 100 years. So anyway, nepotism much. So anyway, they held Caleb Johnson down. This guy came in with monster stats, one of the top 3 in the country, but they held him down to 15 carries, 86 yards, and the touch. He did have a long 28-yarder. That was the touchdown. He also had another 28-yarder in the third quarter that he actually earned against the starters. But anyways, these carries, 4 yards, 0 yards, 2 yards, 4 yards, 0, 1, 5, 3, -2, 28 for a first down, -1, 4, 3, 7, and then 28 for the touchdown. That was 11 minutes 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. So about halfway through the fourth. Anyway, so the defense totally did their job. We weren't worried about Cade McNamara, right? We talked about it on 5 Keys on Friday. I said, put your corners on an island, man up on the receivers, and let the tight ends get covered with the linebackers and the safeties. They did that. Luke Lachey, Central Ohio kid, we know his dad very well. 5 targets, 5 catches, just 39 yards. He had a long of 13. BFD. Little white boy receiver, Reese Vanderzee. That sounds made up. 3 catches, 29. Jacob Gill, 3 for 24. Caleb Johnson chipped in 2 catches for 5 yards. So, yeah, not much going on there. And, again, McNamara under 100 yards passing. I cashed that player prop, so thank you very much, Ski. And third downs, early in the game, it looked like we could not get off the field on freaking third downs. It was a really frustrating thing, but we did eventually. In the first quarter, the defense was 3 of 4. So they allowed 3 of 4 third down conversions, but Ofer did not allow a fourth down. Then in the second quarter, they cranked it up and were only allowed 1 of 6 on third downs. Third quarter, 1 of 1. Nice drive. And then 5 of 11. So all in all, for the game, we pieced it together after that first drive and got things moving in the right direction. But still, 5 of 12 is a little too much. That's nearing 50%. So we want to squash that shit. Yards per play, we held them to 4.7 as expected. That's good. What else here? Turnovers. Cade McNamara. We've seen this movie before, but looking at the snaps here, let's see. What would Cade do? 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. He had a couple fumbles, right? Yeah. Yeah. 2 strip sacks, one in the third quarter, one in the fourth. Okay. Anyway, so looking at the snaps here on defense, ton of dudes got on this in the stat sheet here. We got, oh crap. I got like 30 guys that played. Is that right? That must be right, right? Right. 26? 26. I got 26 guys with a snap. So Caleb Downs, again, leading the way. He has been activated. Jack Sawyer as well. We'll just look at the pressures first. Jack Sawyer, JT leading the way from both sides of the defensive line. Jack with 5 total pressures, 2 sacks, 2 hits on the quarterback, a hurry. JT, 3 total pressures, 1 sack, a hit, a hurry. Ty Hamilton getting the push up the middle, 2 pressures, a sack. Who else here? Tyleek didn't really show up in the stat sheet. He had 1 pressure on the quarterback, but 3 tackles and 3 stops. So having Tyleek back was a huge load off of my mind. Made me feel a lot better about this D line because we haven't really seen anybody step up with him out. The depth is a little bit of a concern there at D tackle. But anyway, and missed tackles. This was a sight for sore eyes. Only 5 missed tackles in this game. That's where you need to live. 5 or less. We can't be getting up in the 8, 9, 10 range. All right. So just Arvell with 1, Jermaine Matthews, Sonny Styles, Kenyatta, Cody Simon. Not a big issue. Sonny Styles leading the way with tackles. Sonny Styles playing with some emotion at the end of the half there. Talking a little mess to the Caleb Johnson kid. Cody Simon, same. Caleb Downs, 3. Tyleek, 3, I mentioned. And the stops. Look at these stops. Sonny Styles, 5 stops on 5 tackles. That means he stopped them with no gain whatsoever. Now, Sonny did allow, he was targeted 5 times by the tight ends, 4 receptions allowed, just 19 yards, though. And, of course, nobody allowed a touchdown reception. Well, but the stops, Cody Simon, 4 stops, Ty Hamilton, 4, Tyleek, 3, Caleb, 2, Jack Sawyer, 2, Denzel even chipping in. Caden McDonald really happy with the few plays he was in there. Caden McDonald just had 5 snaps, but he did well against the run. Grade out 70. Who else here? Let's look at some run defense. Tyleek, an 85. Hell yeah, bring that shit every week. Ty Hamilton, an 80. CJ Hicks, even getting in the act with 8 snaps with a 77.5. Sawyer, a 76.1. His pass rush grade, one of the best on the team, 84.6. Sonny, much better against the run defense, a 75. Needs to work on the pass rush a little bit, but he did have a pressure, so we'll take it. As a team, 16 pressures, man. That offensive line has major problems for Iowa. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. They can run the ball against shit teams, but they can't protect it. Can't protect the quarterback for anything. Pass rush grades. Ty Hamilton leading the way, 89.4. Sawyer, like I mentioned, an 85. Caleb Downs with a 77. Hello. I got in there, got a pressure on the quarterback. Jermaine Matthews got a sack on a corner blitz. We'll take that. Who else here? Let's go run defense. Tyreek, I mentioned, an 85. Ty Hamilton, 80. Uh, Sawyer, 76. Sonny, 75. So, yeah, JT is 70. Caden McDonald. So, yeah, Caden Curry getting in there, 15 snaps. Kenyatta, 19. Tyreek really just had 29 snaps. Um, so, yeah, like they only had like a total of 48 plays on offense, Iowa did. So, excellent defensive effort. And we got to mention when we're looking at our coverage grades here, Caleb Downs was targeted 3 times, allowed 3 catches, 19 yards. Let's see. IGB, 3 targets, 1 reception allowed for 14, but did have the pick and a nice return on that pick. Hard to believe that's his first interception, right? Crazy. Denzel, 3 targets, 2 catches, 14 yards. And these guys don't allow much yak at all. Sonny allowed 26 yards of yak. That was worst on the team. But they even had JT dropping into coverage there. He had a target, allowed a catch. So mixing it up, the defense was excellent. Coverage grades, IGB led the way with a 70. Sonny Styles, a 69.5. Denzel, 67.6. He probably needs to improve on that. Caleb Downs as well. So I don't have many complaints here. A ton of TFLs. Let's see. We got Sonny with 2, Ty Hamilton 1, Caleb Downs 2, Sawyer 1.5, Ransom with 1, JT with a half of 1, and Jermaine Matthews with 1. So 9 TFLs by this defense. Just complete dominance. Ty Hamilton had one of the forced fumbles, and Jack Sawyer had the other on the quarterback. So excellent game. And looking at the drive chart, we need to get off the field in the first quarter, man. They missed the field goal attempt there on the second drive. So first drive, 6 plays, 16 yards, punt. Then the 10-play, 42-yard drive took almost 6 minutes off the clock, and they missed the field goal. Then start the second quarter, we tightened things up. 3-and-out punt, then a 6-play punt, then a 3-and-out punt, then a half. Then to start the third quarter, 1-play fumble, 7 plays, 51 yards. They had a little momentum there, but ended by the INT by IGB. Then a 2-play fumble in the end of the third. And then they did have the touchdown drive, 5 plays, 75 yards, aided by the 2 big plays there. So did that quarterback that came in, did he get the other big play? Where's that kid's name? Sullivan? Yeah. Brendan Sullivan. He had a 30-yard rush, got down to the Ohio State 42. So kept that drive alive, which ended in the Caleb Johnson touchdown. Anyway, it's going to be a different story this week, but I feel really good about where this defense is at. Just got to continue this and work on that first quarter, those first quarter adjustments. Maybe we need to adjust sooner. But yeah, starters did not allow a point in my book. So that's 35-0 Buckeye win. Anyway, I'm joking. But I will be coming to you Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm not sure if I can do the live show Friday. I might have to push it back a little later. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back in town or if I'll even have electric and cable and all that shit. So I'll keep you up to date. But Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be doing the Daily Blitz from a remote location over on the East Coast, and I'll let you know what's happening. So I got for you today. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.